What is up, guys? You got NotTheWorst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're taking a look at the patch notes for November 15th. We do have quite a few events going on that are pretty exciting. The big news is that the Phase 1 of the PvE buffs, the damage buffs, which also have some life sustain and for some classes some cooldown tweaks, are now live, as you can see in this giant list. If you haven't been following the channel lately, I've been covering this as they've gone live on Global Labs and on KR servers as well. So definitely check out those videos if you want to get into every single individual buff that's coming. Otherwise, if you want to just take a look, I have it in a nice little clean format for each class that has what got buffed and by how much. And then if there were other changes to like their cooldowns, like you can see for Berserker here, had some cooldown changes and that sort of thing. So I'll have this link shared to this spreadsheet in the description if you want to check it out. What we don't have just yet that did go live on the Global Lab last week is the upcoming add-on changes. KR did get these today, so we should see these next week also, which is the beginning of the Phase 2 buffs that will be coming. So it's not just going to be PvE damage. Don't worry about trying to figure out what's meta at the moment or bugging people about, oh, how much better is this? Isn't it? Like, chill for a little bit, just play the game, you'll be fine. And in a week, we'll have new add-ons. It'll completely change PvE all over again. And in likely another week to 2 weeks after that, we'll have the rest of the Phase 2 buffs, which will be things like protection, changes to accuracy buffs, evasion, shred skills, that sort of thing. So slowly roll with who's the best, because whatever it is doesn't matter for 7 days and then won't matter for another 7 days. So just relax. We're in a transition phase. So now that that's covered, check out the link if you want to. Let's go over to the events and see what's going on this week. First up, we have the Calpheon Ball, 1,000 Hearts Flutter at the Calpheon Ball. If you've been around for a while, you've seen something similar to this in the past, but basically staying logged in each day, 30 and 120 minutes, you're going to get these daring Calpheon seals. You can then enter an instantaneous raffle, so you hit draw on it, and then somebody's going to win whatever the item that you're drawing out of. You can see Giron's Tears, Garmoth Heart, Vel's Heart, that sort of thing in there for the drawing. If you don't win, you're still going to get these inspiring Calpheon coins, no matter what, and then those are going to be able to be used to purchase essentially consolation items, I guess, is the way you can look at it. But the big one being, and there's a Jay's Hammer there, 10 of those Calpheon coins, and you can pick one of those up once per family, so you won't be able to get multiples. You got some T10 mats and that sort of thing in there, as well as others, and then with any leftover, you can just get Cronstones. So pretty cool event that's going to be running until the Calpheon Ball, which is on December 16th/15th, depending on where you live. We've got a couple of different Path of Life enthusiast bonuses going on for cooking and farming and alchemy, so you can get an extra supreme cooking utensil and alchemy utensil in there that they've got buffed up. You've got 100% farming XP to go alongside it, and when you log in, you'll see these Rice Seed of Abundances. You can use the special fence to farm those up if you want, and then these are essentially going to get you some nutritious haystacks once you finally complete that. Then we have a Create Your Own Peridot Forest Path Wagon, a bit of a mouthful for that one. A little bit of an event to get you some extra mats to be able to craft it together. Doubles up the return on the Marindora quest that gets you the elements that you need for that. So that's going to help you out if you're looking to get those. Those things are actually really sweet if you do any horse training. And then we have a tag event that is returned, so you can tag any class for 1 Marnie's Fuel like we had before, which makes sense as we're in a PvE transitional phase. This is going to be going on for the next 3 weeks, which is why I fully expect to see. We have Phase 1 damage buffs today. We should have the Phase 2 add-ons, and then the rest of the Phase 2 changes, which we don't know what they are. Those should be Global Lab this Friday, KR next Wednesday, and then us the following week, which will then be the last week of the tag event. So you can settle on what you want to play if you're deciding to change classes. So there's that. Going into class changes, we covered the PvE updates, so we're not going to run through each one of these skills. Again, like I said before, if you are interested in hearing about each of these, check out the previous video I did on this. I covered all of them, or you can just check out the spreadsheet and just go straight to your class if you want, however you want to do it. But I'm going to save you an hour of your time. Actually, I think the other video is like 20 minutes of going through all of them and move into our other content updates. Dark Rifts were now altered, so they've halved the number of Dark Rifts that are available and removed Medea and Valencia bosses. They ended up keeping Farid because they said people assembling for guild raids tend to go ahead and kill him there, and noticed that. You can also get mythical feathers out of them, and then they kind of buffed the rewards, so you can get the Box of the Howling Dead at a set probability from any boss at this point. And then you'll get 1 to 2 of the prior ones. I did one this morning, did get 2. They doubled the dust amounts coming from it, doubled drop on Remnants of the Rift, doubled the Rich Merchant Rank and Shimmering Piece of Old Moon. Not that I've ever had one out of them coming. Double drop rate on the artifacts, doubled memory fragments, Spirit's Greed, and Blackstones as well. And then, like I said, the Mythical Feather was also added to it. So now you're the Dark rift bosses with enhanced loot were Farid, Rednose, Beg, Muskin, Dimtree, and Griffin. So you have to do less of them, but you get functionally the same rewards that you would have doing double. They remove Steel Nux, Cavalli, Paturum, Guard Tower, the Siege Captain, and Ronin to make your life somewhat less cumbersome for it. Starlight Vein update. Mining Starlight Veins, previously known for offering a variety of minerals, but somewhat shunned due to the energy cost per interaction, has been tweaked. You'll find these veins less frequently, but the yields are now greater to kind of even it out. Powder of Ascension improved the chances of getting them, which is a key ingredient for the mythical feathers if you're not doing the Krogdalo Origin Stone swap. We added a CP tag to the names of items that you can rent with contribution points, which just kind of makes sense. Mirror of Equilibrium can now be purchased in any of the major cities as opposed to just the homie in Duvenkroon, so he's not getting blown up about that anymore. Pretty significant buff to Everlasting Herbs, where they increase the number obtainable. So an example, at 0 Gathering Mastery, it's changing from 1 to be 3 to 5, and at Gathering Mastering 2000, instead of being 5, it's going to be 15 to 25, so extremely significant. We see a similar thing occurring with Truffle Mushrooms going from with 0 Mastery from 1 to 1 to 2, and then at 2000 from 5 to 5 to 10. Then we have the Artina Soul, and they kind of give their reasoning on why they didn't want to do a Black Star Awakening weapon straight up for the Shy and keep the uniqueness of the Soul and the fact that it's untradeable, and they kind of talk about that a bit. Basically, they want Shy to be Shy, and it's different, and we like different, and forget about Black Star for Shy. And instead, they've introduced a new item that is called the Sunset Glow Crystal, which then adds 35 monster damage to your Artina Soul, functionally making it at least the monster damage portion of a Black Star, not quite entirely there, but it's fairly close. And to get that, you need to combine Remnants of the Rift, 20 Forest Fury, 300 Magical Shards, and 10,000 Kaphra Stones in order to upgrade your soul. Devour was adjusted so that you can't devour Black Star and God Eye weapons anymore. If you did recently put a ticket in, and they'll get it back for you. So there's that. If for some reason you accidentally devoured that thing. City of the Dead got a trash loot buff going from 1 to 2 base drop on it, 1 to 3. So we should see some a little bit higher numbers there. That place is actually not terrible money as is, so that's actually pretty interesting to see. Improved horse and wagon turning, kind of self-explanatory, but we get a little graphic for it to kind of exemplify exactly what the turning is. The Peridot Forest Path Wagon parts were made, so that's some tweaks for it, where increase the wagon's maximum power even further, allowing you to travel longer distances. They boost the durability per enhancement level, so you can enjoy the full benefits of the wagon for an even longer period of time. You've got a mount auto call upon quest completion feature that you can turn on or off now. Level 49 to 50 is no longer done with that clear memory piece, whatever it's called. You're just going to talk to the Black Spirit to juice up to 50 if you want to, unless you're making a life skilling ult or something to not get PvP'd. Class Succession Awakening quests, they nerfed again Elezer's Shadow, reducing your AP by 80% to make it a little bit easier for you. A couple of item fixes and ocean tweaks and stuff, UI updates, that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and check out the Pearl Shop for this week. We have a lot of stuff going on over here, starting with 1+1 Black Friday sales. And I know what you're thinking, oh, sweet, they brought the 1+1 1,000 Pearl package back. Yes, they did, along with one for almost every other set. The 1,000 Pearl box, the 2,000 A-Coin box, 6,000, and the 10,000 A-Coin box are all one purchase per family each, and all 1+1 buy one get one on these packages. I don't think we've ever seen that ever before, so that's pretty cool. I will probably be picking up. I don't know that I'm gonna drop. I think all of them would be $190. I don't think that's happening, but hey, like and subscribe. We'll see. There's a new Agris costume for farming, which gives you 30% farming XP and -2 farming time. We see this with other life skills, so it's now been introduced along with farming. You can pick that up in a pack that comes with some other goodies with it at 3060 pearls or for 2200 pearls. The regular Agris. There's also a Pearl Fence of Abundance that's available. Interesting how that works, but I guess we're getting a little pay to win in the farming realm. We've got to choose Hexa Premium Outfit boxes, 13,260 pearls. You'll get 7, actually, although it's Hexa because you get a bonus. You get 7 outfits for that bundle price. We've got the Black All-in-One pack, 5,805 pearls. It has the Shaddad Black outfit, 30-day value pack, as well as Blessing and Common Sylvan Book of Old Moon for the same length of time, and 500 Cronstones to boot. Then we got a nice little RNG bundle at 1,640 pearls. It'll get you 4 different RNG bundles, essentially, and then a Mystical Cronstone bundle as a bonus. We've got the Master Buff pack for 180 days. It's got the whole set, the value pack, Blessing and Common Sylvan Book of Old Moon for 180. As a bonus, you get 10 300% scrolls, 30 item drop scrolls, and 10 magical elixirs. Then we've got just the value pack at 180 days for 7,200 pearls. It's got a bonus of 20 item drop scrolls, 5 300% scrolls, and 5 magical elixirs. You can do the same thing with the Book of Old Moon or the Blessing of Commissile if you want those individually for 180. They have the same bonuses as the value pack as well. We've got Wizard Ghost Fee available for 825 pearls, 5 purchases per family if you're trying to smash some pets still. That sounded wrong. Anyway, Artisan Memory. This one is 2185 pearls for 150 artisan memories, which would be the best value we've ever had on pearls per artisan. It's about 14 and some change. The reason why it's not the best is because this one is. It's 300 artisan memories for 3,600 pearls, which is exactly 12 pearls per artisan. We've never had them this cheap ever in the history of the game. So that, alongside with the BOGO pearls, if you're trying to get some enhancing done, isn't too shabby by any stretch of the imagination. We've got 10 Elion's Tier available for 250 pearls. We've got 20 Thea's Orbs for 3,000 pearls, a 40% discount on those, trying to get those fairies boosted. The 400 weight limit is available at 3,500 pearls. It's not a discount. It's just currently available because it comes in and out of the shop from time to time. The Combat and Skill XP exchange coupon is half off at 5,000 pearls. I'm not positive, but I think it's never been half off before. We've got the Canapé set available at 2030 pearls, and you get a bonus of 2 Supreme Cooking Utensils, 5 Book of Florin, 3 Laura's Tea, and 5 Grolin Support Scrolls as well. We got category sales, 30% off Nader's Patron. That's definitely cheapest it's been as well, and I'm probably going to pick up a couple because I only have 4 slots on my belt thing, and I've been enhancing a lot more than I usually do. 25% off the campsite. If you don't have that, I highly recommend picking that up over anything else in this list. We got 35% off the pet category, 30% off inventory, 30% off the weight category, 40% off wagon. And then we have the weekly outfit sale this week is the Wusa Moonflower Premium set at 3060 pearls. So there you have it for this week's patch notes and Pearl Shop. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos go live. And if you'd like to catch me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch page in the description down below. Jump on over there, drop a follow so you get notifications for that as well. With that said, that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.